Hey everyone, it's Ed Graney and Michael Gehlken and Review-Journal for the Vegas Nation show here in Alameda, California, where the Raiders had day 2 of a mandatory 3-day camp before breaking for the summer. Michael, let's get right to the news of the day and who came in to speak to the reporters afterwards. I'm gonna count to 3, and we're both gonna say who we believe on opening day will be the Raiders' place kicker. 1, 2,
Giorgio
Tavecchio. Michael, I said 3. We'll do this again. On 3, who's going to be the kicker on opening day?
Say 3.
I'm going to say 3.
Okay.
1, 2, Eddie Pinero. Not good. We're not handling this very well.
Flip-flopping.
I'm about this close to saying Sebastian Janikowski. It will not be him, but you are writing about the 2 guys who are in competition, the rookie Eddie Pinero out of Florida, and obviously the returner Giorgio Tavecchio of you. Really, you're the only one in the league who can talk to him in Italian after games. So I know who you want to be the kicker. But tell us about this competition and how you think it's going.
It's been tight so far. What the Raiders have been doing this offseason so far is on most days they're alternating kickers in terms of who works that given practice. So, for example, Tuesday's practice, we saw Eddie Pinero, the undrafted rookie, taking all the attempts. On Wednesday, we had Giorgio Tavecchio, and given that Thursday's practice will be the final one this spring, you're going to see both kickers working. So they're trying to give both these guys a look. This competition will continue into the preseason. It's interesting because Johnny Townsend of Florida, a rookie 5th-round pick, punter, he's a holder, and he and Eddie Pinero were college teammates at Florida, so there is that familiarity there, and Townsend's more comfortable holding for a righty. Giorgio Tavecchio's a lefty, so each day he's alternating as well in terms of whether he's holding on this side or that side. The whole thing's fascinating, so we'll see ultimately how it plays out, but Giorgio Tavecchio is no stranger to competition, even though he's getting used to a new holder.
I'm going to have a column in tomorrow's paper on Doug Martin, the running back, 29-year-old. We know him from Tampa Bay. He was a former first-round pick. 2 seasons where he almost rushed for 1,500 in each, but then he had issues in Tampa Bay, injuries, and then a positive test for Adderall, a PED suspension. They cut him last February, and in March, John Gruden of the Raiders said, we're going to give you a second chance. Bring him home here. He was born in Oakland, grew up in Stockton, grew up a Raiders fan. Michael, we know Marshawn Lynch enters as number 1, but he's also 32. He's north of 30. So you have high hopes for Doug Martin, I think, for maybe not only backing up Marshawn, but maybe eventually being the guy.
Well, John Gruden has high hopes for Doug Martin. I think we project what the role will be for Doug Martin. You just look at how Gruden feels about him, what he can do in the passing game, the explosion he's shown in the spring. Now, let's remember that this time of year is a time when in Tampa, Doug Martin looked sensational, but when it came down to the season, you saw some inconsistency. So I think key for Doug Martin, something that he's acknowledged, is that off the field, he's got to keep things on track, keep things clean so that on the field, his potential that is so clear to so many is realized in the regular season.
There you have it for day 2 of this 3-day spring mini camp. After tomorrow, they will break, and then the players will see them next in Napa at training camp. For now, it's Ed Graney and Michael Gehlken. Stay with all our coverage at theviewjournal.com here at Vegas Nation. All your Raider coverage right from us.